As you guys know, for the last year and a half or so, I have been keeping track of what's been going on with the government, our interest rates, through podcasts, articles, just, listening to all the things that are coming out regarding the government talks. And I have been doing my best to relay what I hear to you guys to just keep you informed of everything. And for the past year and a half or so, we've just been focused on mortgage rates, inflation, and how housing, in terms of like residential housing, has been affected. The one thing, though, that has been kind of kept out of the news, well, not kept out of the news, but just been a little quieter, is the whole commercial side of things. So what many people may not understand or know is that there's roughly about $1 trillion that is becoming due soon. And what I mean by that is a lot of commercial buildings, and this is also including apartment complexes, not duplexes, but like multifamily apartment complexes. When they purchase a home, their loan is usually for 5 years, and they refinance it every 5 years or so. Well, that 5 years is up. And so a lot of those investors are facing refinancing into interest rates that are in the sevens. And that's not good because they're going to lose a lot of money, and who knows if they can even do it. So that is just one thing to kind of keep an eye out for, is that is also being talked about, and we just don't know how it's going to end. But so far, 5 years ago, the rates were a lot lower, and having to refinance now and you're facing the sevens, that's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow. On top of this, something else that I want to discuss with you guys is syndication investment or investing. And this plays a role in commercial. And the way it plays a role is when you invest with a syndication, it's basically a pool of investors that will take their money. Sometimes I think the minimum really is usually the average is around 25,000. Some people ask for 50. But you invest that much with a group, and then they take that money and they do the investing for you. This works really well for people that do have money to invest, but they just don't want to do all the front end stuff. They just want to be in the background and make money off of their investment. They don't want to look for the properties. They don't want to deal with the tenants. They don't want to deal with the loan part of it, nothing. And that's not bad if you are an experienced investor. What I would suggest for people that are thinking about investing with a syndication, maybe start first with a duplex. It's always good to start with the basics, real estate 101. And with a duplex, invest in a duplex, do a house hack. What that means is that you own one side of it, you rent the other side, your tenants will help you pay for your mortgage. By doing it small in the very beginning, you get to know all the ins and outs of investing. You get to be a part of the process. You can do the property manage of it. You get to screen your tenants. You get to do the leases. You get to do the mortgage. You work with lenders. You get to know everything about that. Start small. And then once you get your feet wet with that and you get to know what you're doing, maybe look into investing with a syndication, and be okay with letting go of those responsibilities and trusting that they are going to do what's correct with your money. Do your homework when you're looking into these groups. I'm not by any means saying syndication investment is wrong or bad. It can be very good. You just have to do your homework on it. Because think about all those people that might have invested in all these commercial properties in the last 5 years, and now their loan is becoming due and they're facing 7% interest rates or higher. They might go bankrupt, they might not be able to afford that unit anymore, and they might have lost some money. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. So the purpose of this video is to educate you about the commercial side and what's happening with them, and 2, to talk about syndication investment, and 3, just know I can also help you with all of this too. So if you're looking for a duplex, I can get you into one and start that investment. Like I said, we start small and then we grow from there. And great things can come of it, but when you start small, you have more control over it. So, and again, you are learning all the ins and outs of real estate and then grow from there. So that is my little TED Talk, the more you know, for you guys. So of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always available to help you out. And have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.